Stream is up. Let's see how everything looks. Can you guys hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? I turn up my volume. I swear, every time I stream, I feel like I have to turn up my volume. Is that good right there? Yeah, it's a tiny bit loud. Is that? Yeah, it's a little loud. How's that? Is that better? Is that good? Is that good? Is that a good volume? Can you all hear me all right? All right, I think that's fine right there. All right. So today we're going to be continuing our modded Minecraft series. I've done a little bit off camera. I mean, a little more than a little. Quite a bit off camera. I don't like tall grass. It gets in my field of view. To sum it up, I replaced some of the things like some cobblestone over here. The dirt I replaced with cobblestone here and over here. The farm, those logistical transporters I had were kind of not working with the mechanical belt to move our sweet rolls, for the farm for it. So I replaced them with hoppers and just a dropper that repeatedly keeps shooting. I'll sleep right here for just a second. When it lets me. So now that's working, and we're getting quite a fair amount. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that whole machine turned out. If you guys didn't watch that, that was last stream. There was a bit in the middle where my Minecraft crashed. You can just skip over that if you do want to watch it, but yeah, I'm super happy with how it turned out. Looks pretty cool too, so I'm still super surprised it all runs off here, running at a fair speed. Just this 1,000 stress unit windmill, but yep, still no backup. Perfect. We'll get a little iron off this guy, because today is one of the probably big episodes. It's not going to be long necessarily, but one of the big streams out of all of our streams, because today we're going to, don't need that. Also, real quick, I got an atomic disassembler and a flamethrower. This is pretty much just like a multi-tool. It can be pickaxe, a shovel, an axe. You can change its speed. If it's faster, it'll go down. And the great thing is, it goes down. When it hits 0, it doesn't get destroyed. You just have to recharge it on this charge pad. Also, I can now charge that. But for some reason, this is still stuck on configuring items. So anyways, also, last thing, I made a gas-burning generator. Just, I had some spare biofuel. So I decided I would make a little, pressurized reaction chamber that spits out substrate, which is a byproduct, but also you need to use that later. It's called HDPE pellets and sheets, which are used for a lot of the stuff with the mecha armor, which is kind of late game in Mekanism. So I'm getting a ton of those, and as a byproduct, I'm getting ethylene, which is really good to burn in the gas burning generator. So now we're very good energy-wise. It's very good. And then also I just upgraded these to factories because, now they have 3 slots. This processes 1 ore and turns it into 3 scraps, and then the scraps all get processed. So yeah, losing no efficiency there. That is probably all the main points, and yeah, and I just processed a ton of iron and stuff, and I made some steel because we're gonna need it, because we need a lot of steel casings for this. Actually, that may be, I don't think I need all this iron, but I have a fair amount, and then lead as well. I will also want a little more osmium, since we need that for the steel casings. I'll put in probably 6 more. That'll get us 18, so that'll be a fair bit there. Alright, so the basic smallest fission reactor that you can make is 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So it would be this little surrounding area. And I believe it goes up 4. So we are going to be making either the smallest, or we may make it 4 by 3 by 4, and just double the amount of control rods and fission fuel rods, I don't know, so that we can have double the power coming out. So I'm not sure if we'll get to the industrial turbine today, but we'll definitely get to this today. And then the turbine will be next episode probably, because that is a pretty big build. Oh yeah, and last thing, we probably want quantum entanglement quarters, so we can teleport the fissile fuel to the actual fission reactor. Fission. Yeah, alright. Pronounced wrong. So we need 2 of these guys, which are always one of the most painful things to make, because they require so many dang resources, but we'll get going on that now. Let's see, I think yeah, obsidian, we have some there. And then we got the good Minecraft music going in the background. Will that get me copyright striked? Just playing the Minecraft music in the background because of the volume. Should I turn it off, or... I mean, it's not like I have a revenue or anything anyways, so... That still looks nice. Ah, Lord, I gotta get more subscribers for that. So if you're not subscribed, please do that, because that would be very appreciated. Anyways, let's get started. So we need 2 teleportation cores, we need 4 refined obsidian, we need to put 8 osmium in here, and then we'll put these in there, and we'll get some more diamonds. I don't think we have a ton of diamonds, but actually, not upset this too fast. That's the thing with this, it goes a little too fast if you're not careful. Let me just real quick find the chest I had all this crap in. Crap, that's not. Could get me close. It's well, that's always fun. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right. So this will be yes, we'll use that now. There we go. And we'll take our lead back, which we need. Oh, what the heck? Is that lag? Must have been. Anyways, we'll take them back. Alright, so now we got all that. Oh, and another stack of andesite. Anyways, my idea was the digital miner, we can take them over here, maybe. So, I know that if you have it set to Silk Touch, it will draw a ton more power. However, what if your only filter, we're just going to delete these for now, just for a second. What if your only filter would be diamond ore, because we can triple that? I think we can, right? Or can we only double it? We may only be able to double it. Still, 2 times the diamonds. So let's see what tags this has. Forge, ores, / diamond. Ores, / diamond. There we go. And then Silk Touch. Oh, holy crap. That drew that so fast. Alright, well we have 1, and there's only 24. So let's use the energy cube real quick. So 24, and we double that, that'll give us 48. Which is a very fair bit of diamonds. Let's hope it doesn't absolutely destroy this. It goes fast. That would be very painful if we didn't have our cube to do it. Oh, only. Oh yeah, 14. No, that's fine. Alright. Stop that then. Put our crap in. So, just like that, we have 14 diamonds. We'll see. Can we process them? So if we do shard, I do not see shard. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah. Alright. Well, we can at least. Oh, there's more crap. Alright. Sorry. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Oh, and I dropped some of my coal. And I got some lead back. And did everything. And my redstone. I think that's everything. Alright. Put him back, and we'll place back down our miner. So touch off. And for now, we'll just add back the forge. Not forge. Not for rogue. Forge. I can spell forge. There. And we mined all of them. So now we can put our keys back. Should get fully charged thanks to our gas burning generator. And yeah. Now we can double our diamonds. Just like that. So it's nice that diamonds won't be an issue now. So I'll take 2 for now. And then I'll put them back through and re-enrich them. I'll do 4. Because we'll be doing a lot of this with the lead circuits and all that fun stuff. It's not like I won't use it. So there's 1. There's that. 2. 3. And make it 4. 4. I did my math totally wrong. We get 28, not 48. No idea what I was thinking. Still, not a bad chunk of diamonds. Then we can do that. Alright, so now we're starting to get moving. Alright. So we get 4 of those. Here's a quantum entangleporter. Then we also need, so these we need, oh, no, not that kind, not the electrodynamics, only mechanism. So quite a bit of stuff. We need 12 circuits, I mean, 2 there, so 16 circuits in total. And then, yeah, so we'll start, just put our 16 right there. And then we will need to put 12 into here, and then 6 into here. Actually, no, we need 6 from here, 6 from here. 10 from here, I think, because we need, yeah, 2 atomic alloys as well on each of the quantum entangleporters. We need, yeah, well, alright. 4, yeah, that'll be good. Alright. Maybe I'll just do a couple more diamonds. Yeah, this gas burning generator is a literal lifesaver. It produces, I thought the hydrogen one was good over here, and the spare hydrogen throughout this machine, but ethylene is, holy crap. Yeah, it's really good, so. We will need 8 of these, I believe, would be put. Wait a minute. 2 for each. I think I miscalculated that, but that's fine. So there's 4, not make 2. Yeah, I did it wrong. But it's fine, because we'll just add a couple more. So we got that both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more, I think. At least. I think I did something wrong. Oh, well, I guess we'll see what I did wrong in a moment. We'll see what we have left over. We make more yet. So that, and then that. We still need our control circuits. So I need 2 of those. And then I'll need 2 more for that. Gosh, getting all these notifications on my phone. Goodness gracious. We need some more diamonds for the energy infuser. Let's go 4, since we'll use it probably. Oh, we already have 2. After that, we only need 2 then. Forgot about those. So there's 8, so now we have enough for this. Then we'll need 4 more. No, we need 4 for both those. Another 4, so that's 8. Then we'll need another 4 for that place. So we'll need 12, so 8 more. Don't know how I did my math there originally, but it should be good. Oh, never mind. Oh, we actually have some in there, so we have 8 now, and we need 12. Then we'll be good there. But we need some more obsidian. Yeah, so then we'll put some in here as well. Whenever that's done, then we'll probably need these diamonds right there. Alright, so we are almost done with this. As soon as I can get that obsidian to be refined any moment. Oh, I forgot you can put biofuel in here. Also put tin, right? You can put tin. That's how you make bronze. Yeah. You can also make bronze other ways, like not the Mekanism version, but others. Yeah, so now I need to put that in there. And I might as well just make these guys. And then we're pretty much almost there. Oh yeah, we need these as well. So we need 4 more of our atomic alloys. And thank you. And thank you. Alright, there we go. So now we're starting to get somewhere. I always hate making these things, but they're so useful. They don't even require energy. They just teleport everything. No idea what I would do without them, but still, they're a huge pain to make. crap. Let me run out of obsidian again. Alright, well, let's hop over to the portal to get a little more. And then should be about good. I started a little place underground where we can put it. Since again, fission generators, you know, I would put it just right next to the oh look, asteroid. I don't think I've gone to that one yet, but as I was saying, I don't think I totally forgot what I was saying. Never mind. What was I saying? Just totally lost my train of thought. But anyways, oh yeah, the fission reactors. So yeah, I would put it right next to the fissile fuel maker if I could, but they are stable as long as you give them enough coolant, which I'm going to be using water for our basic one. You can use sodium and other stuff as well, but I'm going to be using water. But it sucks up the coolant a ton, and I don't think it should explode, but sometimes if it runs out of the coolant and explodes or something, then it just leaves a huge crater and radiation spills everywhere, like it's everywhere in the air. So I want it to be underground so that it will at least not get out, really. Yeah, that's out. And I will need probably a little more diamond. I'll put 2 in there, probably 4, now if I think of it. Because it will go through 2 pretty fast. Alright, let's see. I think I need some gold for the core, right? Yeah. Should be enough for both of them. And then also some lapis, 2 diamonds. The diamonds. And then 8 lapis we need. Put those in here as well. Let's see. So almost night. But let's see. I'll make our cores now. There's both of them. And then that should finish off the refined obsidian. Alright, now we should be able to make both of our quantum entangled cores. Has there ever been a more beautiful sight? But anyways, yeah, that's right. Alright, so now comes the fun part, which is where we get to start getting everything ready for the fission reactor. So we're going to set this, eject the gases, we're going to put eject on, because we're going to be ejecting all the fissile fuel into here. We will make a frequency. I would set it to private if this is multiplayer, but it's single player, so we will make fissile fuel. I think I'm spelling fuel right there, right? Yeah, definitely am. Fissile fuel. Alright, nope. I have to click E. So now we have to, we'll just set gases input the front just for a moment so we get all that. And then as you can see, right, the 4th line up, we have our fissile fuel in here. So then I will just make it so the gases are input from the back. Yes. And yeah, so then also we will want energy to go into this thing, because why, you may ask? Well, we want energy because, no, it's pressurized tube. Where did I put my, here it is. We want energy going into here because we will not. Oh, that's taking all the energy throughout our whole system. We don't want that. We want it to be input output. Give me a second. I'll tell you why in a moment. Why we want the energy. It's gonna be pain. Where's it getting all the energy from? I only have. Is this a visual bug? Because it says we're at full, but here. Huh. I don't know. Maybe it's pulling it in and putting it back out. I have no idea. Anyway, so we want the energy because we'll need energy down there for our electric pump so that we can pump water into this thing and a couple other things as well. So we'll just want... I don't know why it says we're having so much energy. So that is why we will want all of our energy, or not all, at least some of our energy in here, so we can put it back down over here. So we'll start just by getting a couple of things ready. Do vein, I believe. Yeah, that's nice. So we'll use vein to mine this thing out. Oh, osmium, nice. So this will kind of just... It's a lot of osmium, jeez. So it doesn't have to be huge or anything. Ooh. No, all this cobblestone. We'll take the osmium, but we don't need all the cobblestone. There's, jeez, so much. Ways. Now that I'm done getting distracted, we'll keep just mining this out. I'm not going to make it huge or anything. I'm just going to make it a fair kind of size. So right about there. So now that we do this, turn on fast. We can get going. We'll also want some torches. We want a lot of torches. Probably, we don't need a stack probably, but they're more than too little. So first we'll fill in all the gaps that we need to. Set that to normal. There's get. And then, set to fast over here. So we want it all to be equal. So we will make the roof 5 blocks high. Put the wall out to... Holy crap. Okay, we don't need that, so we are going to do what any responsible person would do and just patch that up. But first we're going to take that off. We need that. There we go. Okay. Then cover that up a little more. I just realized we found stone. This whole time we haven't been able to find any stone. We just had to get all the way down to Y46 to find stone. Who would have known? Yeah. Alright. We'll mine this chunk over here. Right here, we make it go back by 1. So I'm not the best builder. In fact, I'm trash at building. However, I do want this to look nice, which is why we have flamethrower. I will show you in a second why. If I can stop stuttering, that would be very nice as well. Just to make sure everything's equal. Probably shouldn't have this on fast, but it's a little faster, I suppose you could say. So then we go back here. Let's just place a couple torches down so no mobs spawn or anything. Okay, this up here as well. Patch this up as well. Trust me, I'll make this all look fairly nice. Just a moment. You will see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so now we've kind of yeah, look at that. It's already down that far, but it only takes a minute to go back up once you charge it. So I'm just gonna cover up all this. So next what we're gonna do, all the ores, which vein mining mechanic very much helps with, because it just takes them all out and you can just cover up the little spots where they all were. For the experience. That, this, and that. Okay, it goes even further. Oh, crap, didn't mean to do that. Crap, also didn't mean to do that, so we'll put it back on normal. Why stop being a doofus? Switch on. Oh. Okay. Alright, next, let's get rid of that too. Next we're gonna, need a couple more. Alright, that looks like pretty much all the ores. Except for that tin, I'm going to grab. It's also probably, oh yeah, it's almost nighttime. I'll sleep in my little sleeping bag I have. Alright, so now we can get started on mining out this, because we will want the floor and the roof to be out of cobblestone. You'll see in a moment why. Let's make all these huge craters. Get rid of that little bit of hole. Thank you for all the experience. That's out using the fast thing. Leave all the parts already filled up as cobblestone. This atomic disassembler makes this process so much faster, and so does the flamethrower. Let you do it in like 20 minutes. Well, it would probably take hours without them. I'm also just going to light this up instead of filling it all in. so that we don't have to waste time, but also so that mobs will not spawn underneath. Probably not the best idea. Well, heck with it. We can leave the walls as stone. It also doesn't matter if there's cobblestone, because you'll see in just a moment. Bye. I actually use this design for most of my basements and my single player worlds that I put my fission reactors in, since it's kind of easy to make, but also doesn't look too ugly. There we go. Floor is done. Now just the roof. Stone. Alright. Almost done already. Very cool. It's almost out of it's out of power. Alright. So that's an easy fix. All we gotta do. Oh. Let's get this, place him down, sleep, and then we can recharge him up on the surface. Not many. Oh, there are a couple mobs, but not too many, thanks to us being down there. Just don't see me yet, Mr. Creeper. There we go. And look, still full, thanks to our amazing gas burning generator. I'm gonna kill this creeper real quick, because this thing also does, like, an insane, I forget how much, an insane amount of attack damage, just easily one hits a creeper. So, head back down. Then, we can finish up the roof. The walls will be easy. Alright, roof should be done now. Yep. So, what we're going to do is that. And then, set this to normal. I'll fix all the little blocks accidentally placed coming down. Just a moment. Nope, not that. Cobblestone. Alright, so patch these last little bits right up. There we go. So, what we gotta do is now fill in the little spots on the wall. They're not either cobblestone or stone. Which is easy now. I just need more cobblestone. So let's see if there's any down here that hasn't despawned. Oh, it all despawned. Alright. 5 more. Yeah, I have another stack. Alright, I'll be good. So here. 2, 3. Is that everything? Looks like it now. Here comes the satisfying part. Set this to heat. What it does, will turn cobblestone into stone. Oh, stone, and then smooth stone. And then stone and smooth stone. Yeah. So we get to do this. And turn all this stone and cobblestone into our smooth stone walls without having to cook any of it, and turn it into smooth stone that way. We can even do it a little faster if we wanna. The only thing is we'll probably want to keep the floor design, and the roof design is cobblestone. So we can make all the walls smooth stone. There'll only be one wall left. Look at that. Now, doesn't that look nice and industrial? That's the one thing every now and then you accidentally turn some cobblestone into smooth stone or something. Alright. We can finish up our last little row right here. Now, doesn't that look super nice? Alright, so all we gotta do now is add some lighting around the whole area. So I'll do it every like 3 blocks. 3, just to make sure no mobs spawn. Alright, so that's 1 block off, but it doesn't really matter. And just like that, we're good. The only thing is the blocks this way, right here, are not a good light level. I think it's anything below 8 mobs can spawn on. This is 7, 6, not good. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we'll put 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so it's 15 by 14. We'll put some lanterns up. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is right here, so that's halfway. So we can make some lanterns this way. Craft them here. Actually, I'll just place down the crafting table. We might as well place down the furnace too. let's start with 4 lanterns. It's an offhand. There we go. Alright, 4 lanterns. Oh, 4 lanterns, just like so. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 down, and that was a light level left. 7. So let's also do it every 3. 2, 3, 2, and then you can also put them 3. Yeah, so it's not going to be the most symmetrical thing or the most pretty thing either, but we'll see what we can do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think it's one off. 2, 3. So we still have some right over here. So lastly, we have 2 left. Let's put 1 up right here. Yeah, that looks good. And then 1 right here. So is that good? 8, 9. As long as it is 7 or more, would be good. Was it the 7 I saw over here? Any 7s? No? So it looks like we're good. The last thing you want is mobs spawning, especially creepers. So, looks like we have our whole room completed. So, get that done. What time is it? Dang, it's already been a whole nother day. So, let's make some ladders going up to the surface. Yeah, so I'll start by throwing away all this stuff I don't need. Mostly just burn that. Now I can put some here because I don't need it right now. And then I can make our ladders. Alright, there's 12. We definitely need more than 12. So let's try that many for right now. Also just put down some trapdoors on the back here to make it look cool. We need some trapdoors. I'll place that there for now. Need a little more set. There we go. So that looks kind of cool. Actually, I'll leave it out. Yeah, not the coolest, but I mean, you know, kind of cool. How close? Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more. Yeah, alright. Let's get some wood. We can put one at the top. Right there. is. Oh, you already have one. Alright, well. We'll knock down all these big trees real quick. Fast. Goes real fast that way. Alrighty. Make our ladders, so we'll finish that off. First, let's check how the old food farm over here is looking. Oh wow, that's really good. Yeah, nice, nice. Looks like everything is working as intended. Yeah, let's see how the iron farm's doing. No backups, and not a ton of iron, but a fair amount. Okay. We're gonna need quite a bit more. See how far that gets us. I just don't want to make a crap ton. No, we'll need more than 9. I don't want to make way too many ladders or anything. Oh, we need. Let's get 15 more and see how far that gets us. Nope, nope. Is that 15? No, it's only 9. Let's do this. That's 15. There we go. Again, we can just use the jetpack if it's ever out of fuel. You know, it'd be nice to have another way. So, super close. So, yeah, so we'll make 3 more. It'll be perfect. Okay. Alright, perfect. So we just have 1 extra. But yeah, so there's our little entryway to our den or nuclear reactor chamber. I'll put like a torch up here. I said if it's like nighttime, I don't think mods can spawn, but still. Just be nice to have a little light if it were nighttime. Just, you know, halfway down. So, now, we are finished. Pretty much everything. Pretty happy with how it looks. So now, we can get on to the fission reactor setup. So, I will first just go get everything we'll need. I'll just put a ton of the stuff I don't need in here for now. Alright. It's a pretty cleared up inventory. I'll head up here, and I can get all of our things we'll need. So I'll get an exact amount so I won't have to keep going up and down. So I'll get like all the stuff we need right now. Alright, so let me do some math later. Or rather, phone calculator. So we'll need 9 on the bottom of the reactor. Then we'll need So it'll be 4 high, so we'll have 2 on each corner, so we'll have 8. I'm just thinking of casings right now. And then we'll have another 9 on the top. So we'll need 26 normal casings. And I think you need 4 of these ports, yeah. So that's another 8 there. We may want one of these, but we can live without it for now. So we need about 34, and then we'll need some of this. Let's just start with this. Yeah, that's definitely not enough. Oh, it's because we're low on osmium. It's an easy fix. There we go. Let's try 8 for now, see how far this will get us. Only 3, because we are low on lead, because I left a ton of the lead down in the backpack, because I'm stupid. But, let's see. This ladder's kind of slow, but it's okay. Alright, we'll get our lead, and then we'll craft up the rest of our stuff down here and see how much we get. Oh, there's some osmium. Oh, there's our lead. Yep. So, we will get 32, we need 34. So, just one more bit and we should be good. So, actually, I'm going to make a little extra. Oh, we didn't just crash, did we? Didn't, right? Just a little lag spike, right? Right, computer? Right, you know, just a little lag spike. Not a crash. Okay, thank you. Scared me there. So I'll just get a little extra so that we can add a second, you know, thing of those. And then also we'll need some reactor glass. So we'll probably need about 8 reactor glass. Yeah, so we'll make 2 of these. But we do need enriched iron, which you can only get through one of these metallurgic infusers. So what we'll do is we'll get another stack of redstone because we're out. I will actually, can I increase this? I can, let's just make it 32. These are able to support 32, maybe. I don't think they can. It's going down fast. Let's see what this guy does. Yeah. Let's just put it up to 22 then. Let's see how 22 does. Are we good on 22? Not really, but we'll just let it run. See how far we can get. Anyways, so we'll make a couple more reactor casings, and we'll get all the other stuff we need. Let's make 2 more. I probably made too much steel and stuff, but it's fine. So I'll just make 1 more just to be safe, because we can always use this later when we eventually will expand the reactor. So now we can get on to the reactor port, which is used for inputting, like, you know, fuel and coolant, and outputting stuff like the steam, which is its gas output. So we will need 2 of these, so we'll need 2 of these guys. So we will need 8 of these, and then we'll put 4 of them into there. Yeah. And then this is optional for now, because what this does is you can set it so that if it's like out of fuel, it'll emit a redstone pulse or something like that. So the reason I want that is because if it overheats, that's an option. You can have it emit a redstone pulse, and using create using Create's redstone link, which is pretty much wireless redstone, you can make a fairly simple system that automatically will shut down the reactor if something bad happens. It won't work in every situation, but in most situations I think it will. So we may also just want that for safety. Yeah. This is almost done. Get that one, that's done. Gas generator still holding up. There we go. Alright, so now we can have our ports. Then we'll maybe make that later. So now we need basic chemical tank. We have one of those actually down there. But we're gonna make 2 of these just in case we need it. So I'll do that. And then we can make the second one and then move it down there. And then we'll make 2 of these as well. So we'll make a little more. This. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now we are getting there. Then we'll make our reactor glass, which we do need that stinky metallurgic infuser for. But it's alright. I didn't want to make this one because you can only use the carbon for this, and then this you can turn into steel. Well, the easier way for steel is just to smelt in the blast furnace using the electrodynamics way. But we'll make that. We'll just pop them right on the side right here. I think I know the cords, so I need... Yeah, I definitely made way too much steel. But I always found myself needing steel, so at least that'll help. And we'll also just enrich a bunch of this coal. I probably won't need all of this, actually, but we need coal. Oh, there we go. We can stock up a little. So we'll probably need some lead of that. And let's say we need 3 of these. Let's make 3 of these with the reactor glass. So we'll need 12 enriched iron dust things. Alright. Holy crap. I'm hot. We're having a kind of a heat wave where we live, so cannot seem to get my room cool. Do not have very good air conditioning. So I'm sweating right now, but it's not going to stop me from making this reactor. Also, should probably get a speed upgrade for that sooner or later, but I probably will only use it a couple times, so I won't make it yet. Alright. And also, we will make our other elite control circuits. And yeah. Super happy with how the world's turning out so far. We already have all the food we need. Pretty okay iron farm. You know, our basic create components, our mechanism components, which I do want to put these in a building. So I'm thinking create, I'm fine to leave outside. They kind of look cool outside in my opinion. But this with all the wires, it's just it's an ugly mess. So I'm thinking maybe, probably not next video. Next video will probably be making the industrial turbine that will go with our reactor. But maybe a video after that or something. I'm thinking of using the schematic cannon, which can automatically shoot blocks to recreate a deployed schematic. And actually, for previous single-player world, I made a schematic of a pretty basic warehouse. It's not huge or anything, doesn't have a roof, but it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm thinking we may use that just as a demonstration. Maybe put it over here or something. and it should be able to store all of our mechanism here inside of it. So yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, so we can make this right here. Thank you, and thank you. Alright. So we need 2 of these, and is that all the components? Let's check, optional, maybe later, check. Alright, well, let's get down there and see how we do. Alright, I'm just gonna, yeah, I want to make the second one of this down here. Because I should have just enough lead to do it. That, beautiful. Alright, now we should be able to start, oh, that's so fast. Now we should be able to start our construction of the fission reactor. If anyone is still watching, this is the time you do not want to leave. So we'll put it out a couple blocks, probably right about here, so that it's lined up with the room, and that we can put wiring behind it. Like if we need water cooling, you know, not if, when we put down the water cooling. So we'll start with the most small one you can make. Just this, and then put some reactor ports that are there. This, I believe, and then it'll just be just like that. Look at this. Just like that, ladies and gents, we have our fission reactor. So we cannot do anything yet. We gotta do some things first. First off, we don't have to do this, but I want to. I'm gonna make this the smallest. Like I said, it's 3 by 3 by 4 going up, but I would like to make this a tiny bit bigger, and we are going to, I'll just move this around a little. We're going to make this a 4 by 3 by 4 going up. Alright, put that there. And I will explain why we want it this way in just a moment. Here, first, I'll put it as this, so I can show you guys why we want it with 4 of those, you know, things in there. So, right here, this is, we made it 1 bigger, but technically because we didn't add the extra assembly parts, it still only identifies as a 1, as, you know, you could say a level 1 fission reactor. So, what this burn rate right here means is it starts off at 0.1, and the burn rate refers to the fissile fuel, which, you know, we made the production of. It is actually right in here. Check it out. There's the fissile fuel. See, we can teleport it now. We can output it here from up there, way up there. So, the burn rate refers to how quickly it burns our fissile fuel that we have. So right now it says the rate limit, which we have it set to right now, which we can change right there, is 0.1 MB/T. So what that means is every tick, which I forget exactly how many ticks are in a second. I think it's 20 ticks per minute or something. I don't know. I forget. But anyways, it is set to 0.1 millibuckets per tick. So it will draw 0.1 millibucket of fissile fuel per tick. So you probably hear tick a lot with redstone stuff. It's still referred to here. So the max burn rate, which is the maximum draw we can take from our fissile fuel storage source, is 1 millibucket per tick, which isn't a ton. So how we can increase that is by adding more of our assembly parts. So we'll add that and that. So now we have 2 more. So now it's pretty much doubled, right? So now we have the two different sets of them. Now it's gone up to 2 millibuckets per tick. And then if we made it one wider this way and added 2 more, like 2 here and then 2 here, it would go up to 4 millibuckets per tick. So yeah, so pretty much it just depends on how many assembly parts you have. It changes the max burn rate. Max burn rate can be good in the sense it will give you more energy in a shorter period of time and more polonium, which, you know, polonium pellets you need for a lot of the late game stuff like mecha armor, you know, you need polonium, which you get from fluorite dust and polonium, the liquid, which you get from nuclear waste, which you get from the fission reactor as a byproduct. It's not much, but yeah, so yeah, so the max burn rate refers to the maximum amount of fissile fuel it can burn. So now we're up to 2 millibuckets per tick. So as I was saying, that's good in the sense, more energy, more polonium in a shorter amount of time. However, that also means, number one, it will require, obviously, you're going up millibuckets per tick, so it's going to withdraw more fissile fuel in a shorter amount of time, 2 times more, actually. And it is also going to cause a lot more heat, so you're going to need a lot more coolant, 2 times more coolant. So right now, let's set it at 0.5. Normally it's good to start fairly low, like, you know, around 0.3 maybe. 0.5 is fair for now, I think, though. So now we can adjust here. So this right here. So right now it's input. So this will be the input for the fuel. What we will do, we'll put that there, set the frequency. So now we're going to set the output for gases. Eject on. To the top, but we're also going to put it as output/input. So if there's a little leftover fissile fuel we don't need, we can take it back. So add that. And now all the fissile fuel just went into there. And we'll make more in a bit, since we're going to probably want a fair amount backed up into here. Since it has a ton of storage, the quantum entanglement port is. It's actually a great storage source for a lot of stuff, but yeah. So there's our fissile fuel. And also, so there's output waste, and then output coolant, but then, so output waste will be the nuclear waste, which is what you make into polonium for the polonium pellets. Output coolant will be the steam that, you use for the, what's it called? Industrial turbine. So, we'll probably build the turbine on this side, in the wall, so we'll want both the outputs over here, and then both these are going to be input only, because then we're also going to input our coolant here. So we are going to also set the energy auto eject on, probably input output front. So now what we need is, so you can see there we have some energy. Now we need our pump so that we can pump all of our fuel into here. So we'll set it here. And then we need our mechanism pump. So the thing is, you don't need that many pumps, because even though it burns a ton of coolant, what happens is the industrial turbine, as it's spinning, using that steam up to turn it into power, you can also get that steam converted back into large amounts of water, which will then go back through the system as a coolant. So the pump, honestly, is probably only doing like 1 to 2% of the cooling power as this thing is running, while all the other 98% is coming from the water that we're getting put back through the system thanks to the industrial turbine. So let's have probably two of our, I'm drawing a blank, 2 of our pumps. Holy crap, I'm so sorry. Just totally could not come up with words. We need 2 of our pumps there, so that it pumps up the water from here and here. I want to fill that in. So we'll have 2 water sources right there. Or we only need 1, because then the pump will pump it up. And you can actually, I don't know if this is a known fact, but you can pump up water from an electrical pump. And that you can actually, here, I'll show you right over here, actually. Any monsters? Not really. Creepers? No. Just spiders. Creepers, but we'll ignore them. They'll despawn. But right here, it only needs 1 water source. Put a bucket right there. You get a water bucket, just like that. So we'll make 2 pumps, but we'll only need 1 water source. So we'll make 2 more buckets as well. We'll make 4 of our fused alloys, and then that was just that harvesting, but that was a creeper. And then 2 steel casings, which is just enough, thanks to the class. Alright, so now we can make 2 of these bad boys. Alrighty. Go back down here. So put the skag going that way. We'll just block this off so we can get some water going up. Put the water there, and then we'll put a bucket of water right there. Just like that, we get both our pumps running, and we will start pumping some water into this reactor. So it has a huge tank. We're not going to fill it all the way. We'll probably, the water, thanks to both the pumps, is filling up fairly fast. Sometimes people will only have 1 pump. I like 2, just so we have a tiny bit more of a buffer. Again, these barely do anything, but I mean, yeah, it helps. So fissile fuel, water, we're pretty much good, except for a couple more things. We needed to eject that nuclear waste, which processing it into polonium is a whole nother setup, and then processing steam into energy using the turbine is also a whole nother setup. So right now we're just going to pop both these into little kind of, not buckets, but fuel tanks. However, because this one will be ejecting nuclear waste, we need a radioactive barrel. So we'll make one of those. We need a little tiny bit more lead. We'll probably set up, 1 will be enough, because they have a big cap for the waste. And then while we're up here, we might as well make some more fuel for our reactor right over here. So we will put, let's just put a stack of coal. Is this done? No, it's just out of fuel. Alright, whatever. I'll turn it off. We'll put, let's say, is that a stack? Yep. So we'll put a stack of coal in there. Put a little more fluoride. I think it should still have some fluoride, but just in case, we'll take it. And then we'll take, let's go with, let's just take all the uranium. Yeah, 25 uranium. So, uranium goes in there, coal goes in here, and fluoride goes in there. Yeah, so, now I'll get a little more fluoride just in case we need it. That much should be perfect. There we go. So everything's working. We're getting some uranium hexafluoride any second, maybe. Not yet. So it's still going through here. Oh shoot. I did that wrong. I'm stupid. We need it in uranium ingot form. Very, very stupid, man. Alright. Oh, I was wondering why nothing was running. I'll put that in there. So, that was a bit of a waste since the enrichment chamber only doubled our uranium, but let's put that 32 in there, plus the 16, we'll get 48. That'll be a fair start. Now, this should start working right there. Alright, now we should be getting our uranium hexafluoride in there any second. Yeah, there we go. That will go down to here. There we go. Now we're getting fissile fuel. So I'll let all this run as I am working on the reactor down in the basement area. And let's see, what else did I come up here for? For something. Oh yeah, more lead. So, did we use all the lead over here? Yeah, we did. Alright. So, let's grab a little more. There's some lead. We only need a little bit, but I'll put that much in. And put it right here, whenever this is done. And so we have all these machines running, this running, this running. It's all maintaining, probably because of our blessed gas burning generator, giving us that extra energy. And even these little biogenerators are not giving us. Let's also see. Oh wow, it's quite a bit of. What's it called? Sulfate, right? Sulfate. Substrate. No, I'm stupid. Anyways, we're getting an amount of fissile fuel in there. Should probably add a speed upgrade to there, but it's fine. Actually, no, I am going to add that speed upgrade because I do not want to have that little machine backing up our whole system. Am I seriously just one glass short? Gotta run all the way over here just for some glass. But might as well get a bunch while I'm here. And then once we get that radioactive waste barrel, we'll also put down just a normal chemical tank just to be able to store some of that extra steam while we do a little test run. And yeah, there's 23. Then I have the one there. Yep. Yeah, so the stream shouldn't be on much longer since, you know, we're just going to be finishing up with the fission reactor. Again, you technically need to pair it with the industrial turbine to be able to get power. So we'll be doing that next episode most likely. So we're not going to be getting power this episode from it, but we'll be able to see it in action, see it working, and we can see it in all of its beauty. So we'll cook that up. Yeah, gotta stay hydrated in this heat. Alright, what is that? And we'll turn that there. Yeah, osmium dust. Then we're still at full capacity. We'll need 2 more lead for our waste barrel. Then this is still producing. Yeah, it's gonna back up. Good that we're doing this. And speed upgrade will make it 2 times faster, which is exactly how fast it needs to be going. There we go. Now it will stay at that speed, or at that capacity, but that's alright because it's not going up anymore, and it will process that pretty... Oh, we'll process that pretty quickly once this is done with it. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are 2 uses. Oh yeah, I forgot, you also use this to make plutonium from nuclear waste. So, let's see, it's only 2 uses, that and this, you know, making fissile fuel. But, yeah, we're getting quite a bit of fissile fuel out of this, probably. Then, oh yeah, and the pumps are running right now as well. So we're getting a lot of water. And then, yeah, so now that that's done, I think we can just go, oh yeah, I'll make this. And also, I will just real quick make a little tank here that we can put all of our steam into. I think that's about good. We may have to make more, real quick, we'll just make some more of our, yeah, basic pressurized tubes so that we can vent that steam and nuclear waste out of the, where's my pipes? Out of the reactor. But now we should be good. We can finally run our first test run after the whole stream. Alright, so we have the output, pressurized tube, the waste barrel. I want to make sure that this one will not be linked. Then we'll set this to dump excess because we do not want steam to overflow. Yeah, so our water is about halfway, which is just about where I wanted it to be before I ran my first test. So it's going to go down fast, and we're going to have to turn off pretty soon, but it's just a little test run. So 3, 2, 1. Look at that go down. Once that hits about. Yeah, see, look at that. It just absolutely tears through that. I'm going to shut it off now, because the temperature will start to rise as soon as we're out of that water. See, it's using up all that water so that it can just cool back down to normal. And damage will start to go up. It will actually start to skyrocket once it's out of coolant. But yeah, so as you can see, it has a lot of steam in there. Look, over 2 million steam. And this can only hold, how much? It can only hold 64,000. So that steam will go into our industrial turbine, and it will generate us tons of energy. And stats, if you look at it, we're only running at 1/4 of how fast we could be running. And we're already that much filled up. Yeah, so there is our fission reactor, finally. I've been meaning to do it for a couple episodes, just wanted to get those few farms done, but it's nice it's not even the smallest. It's going to be 2 times bigger, so this won't last till late game necessarily, but we won't have to upgrade it for quite a while. And then when we do, we'll make it probably a couple blocks bigger. And yeah, next episode we'll probably put our industrial turbine right here, so we can make energy out of that. And then we'll also need to make this nuclear waste. If you break this, all of it will vent out, so I don't want to do that. Yeah. But we can make this into polonium, which is also what we want. So, I will probably wrap up the episode there. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. And, yeah, next episode we'll be doing the industrial turbine, as I just said, to pair with this. So yeah, if you would like to see that, that's gonna probably be in a couple days. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great